There we go. Hi friends. And
It's Mexico.
hello,
Ba, 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 ba.
I'm Checo Perez. I am very fast at F1. I also PT because I am very fat and got big bunda.
Good start. We've
Thank
been
you.
here for not very long, and Pete is already getting abuse. Gotta respect that.
Oh, oh, that's what he deserves.
Yep, but at least he's here, which is more than quite a few people.
Well, he can't get out of his chair anyway, man. He's got no excuse.
Well, to be fair, at least his reasoning for not getting out of his chair this time is because he's got a hurty foot.
He rolled his ankle walking. It was so sad. I'm surprised he's even in the car at this point. How's he put the pedal down with a snapped ankle?
Either way, like I said, Skills, at least he's here, which is more than can be said for my commentary partner right now.
I'm here.
Where were you yesterday?
It was like yesterday. I just had a preoccupation I wanted to go to instead.
Hmm.
A better
Yeah.
offer than racing in this
Oh
game.
yeah. Okay. There's no better offer than being spending the night with me and Pete and listening to Tom
I
abuse
spent the
you.
night with me and Pete, you and Pete. It's not
No,
the
no, no.
evening.
The evening counts. The evening counts as part of it.
Well, I have to do it then. I have to do it. But I like
It's
sucking
just,
on
it's
man
just,
nuts.
it's just not good enough. It really is just not good enough. If there's one person that I expect better from it, is critical skills.
I'm really sorry, but you missed a couple races last season.
Nah, I didn't.
Hmm.
Name me one race I missed. Exactly, you
Brazil.
can't.
Brazil.
We didn't do Brazil, bro.
Who did?
Nah, we didn't.
Singapore.
Nah. What race is that?
Singapore.
I don't think that exists.
You didn't do Hockenheim.
That is true. I didn't do Hockenheim, but did
I
you?
got you. Actually did,
Did
yeah.
you though? Did you? Did you?
Yeah, I
Well,
did special rounds. We did special rounds last season. One of them was go back to F1 2019 and do Hockenheim.
look, all I'm saying, right, is if sadly I had to do comms with Finn Evans, he would be getting absolutely destroyed for missing a race due to the certain company that you were with. So, I have to let you know that it was just so disappointing.
I'm sorry, but again, I'm not Finn Evans, so I get a leeway. But Finn Evans is Finn Evans, and he is Finn Evans. If you get my point.
You're really ruining the stereotype that we're all virgins in this league.
I know for a fact that me and you aren't, so.
Why do you know that, Skills?
I feel like we lost our virginity at the same time. I don't know how that
Oh
worked though.
right, really?
Yeah,
That's coincidence, isn't it?
yeah, it's crazy. But to be fair, if you had to like do average virginity, like Tom and Pete just like wear the average up so much they've been that much of a virgins, which means that like on average we're still virgins.
No, but Pete's got receipts, so he
Oh yeah,
can't
baby,
be.
100%. Like, it was 100 like a sperm donor.
Have you seen that TikTok of that girl who took a sperm donor to court?
How does that even work, man?
Yeah, I know, and the guy has to pay like 2-3 grand a month to her in child support. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck, man?
It's a
I was
scary
doing a
world out
nice
there.
thing, and he was
Yeah,
still getting done in.
it's a
Oh,
fucking
you
joke,
hate
isn't
to see
it?
it. You hate to see it. I'm just gonna. If a bird does that to me, not that I'm planning donating sperm anytime soon. Oh, not in that sense. I'm putting it in a spliff and smoking it. I reckon that'd be quite nice. Putting it in a little taco and eating it. Fuck, I might have distracted Pete there. Oh, and there is actually some qualifying going on, and Biff cut set the fastest time on mediums, and Shay is set an
Yes.
absolute stormer of a lap.
That is pretty decent on mediums, to be fair. This is his first race, so we'll see how he does. But
And
Tom goes half a
produce.
second quicker. I don't know. I reckon half a second probably is about the gap that the mediums and softs have. So Viffy might be near the front. Oh
Tony
my god!
Tocheck.
Tony
Tony
Tocheck!
Tocheck. Is that him?
No
He
way.
is him.
Is he back?
He is him.
Is bro back after all these years?
Tony. He was turning into a streets will not forget sort of driver, and now he's back.
Oh, he definitely was a streets will not forget
Streets will
driver.
never forget that Spain sprint performance.
Oh, don't. I was literally about to bring that up. From the highest of highs in that sprint at Spain in,
The
what was
lowest
that,
of
season
lows.
5? Season 6? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think so. I think
To
season 5.
the lowest of lows last year, where I think he turned up to about 18 races and DNF'd in about 18.
Season 7.5. He didn't have in every race bar one. He turned up to them all.
It might sound like we're bullying Tony here, but
we love
realistically,
Tony.
we all love Tony in DRL. And we just want to see him back at the front. Especially if
miss
it
him
means
being,
that
like, the
he's
best of the
dunking on
rest.
Pete.
In a joint lobby. He was best of the rest there, and it was beautiful to see.
Yeah.
You know, he was slightly
Yeah,
terroristic.
when we only had enough for one division, and he was just sending it on everyone. Just beautiful.
The streets will not forget the Tony Smashley beef.
Ah, that's an all-timer. That is definitely an all-timer.
Funniest thing.
I gotta say, Smashley sadly has not been here this season that much, but when he is here, and he's got to be a top 3 or top 5 rattler in DRL when he wants to be.
I got top 2 definitely. I don't know. I put third.
I mean, Tom's got to be
Tom
in
and
the top
Smashy
3,
in my
surely.
top 2. Tom and Smashy were
Yeah.
my top 2. But I'm not sure on the third.
Who else? Low key, I don't know if I'd put him in the top 3, but I think Bray and Core would actually be up there just because of how fucking stupid the shit he comes out with.
He
It rattles
rattles
people.
but,
on
he doesn't even
accident.
mean to do it.
Yeah.
He just says something and like gets like
And
5
also-
replies because it's just
and
no one can
also-
understand what he's saying.
Pete, when Bray says something to him, oh my god, the guy is so rattled. It is unbelievable.
Is it even rattled with Pete at that point or is it jiggled?
He's rattling like some good old maracas.
Rattle, rattle, rattle. Better, 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 better. True Produce BT has set a purple sector 2.
True Produce BT. Let's have a
see
look
what-
then. I've been watching Bray this whole time. I should probably move over to some other people that are more
Nice
important.
throw on hard.
Wait, it's what, Bray's on odds?
Yeah, 15-7.
fuck's
Tony
sake.
Tocheck is still dunking.
Tony Toshek is on another planet right now.
Meow. And just for reference, from yesterday's race, we had a couple of Div 2 boys come up, which is Spindy and Copper. Spindy's at 15-1 and Copper's at 15-5.
So we
So,
reckon there can definitely be some
there's definitely
improvement
time
on the
for improvement
times,
here,
but
especially
that's not a
Copper.
bad time at all though, 15.6.
No, right. And it's 'cause Spindy's not here anyway, so
Yeah.
realistically, I think you're only looking at maybe Tom and Pete who are that pace. So I reckon
Well,
that's easily-
Copper's done. Copper did. Sorry, what am I saying? Copper's been in the top 5 for most of the qualifying sessions so far. So you would expect that if he can get a 15.5, we might be able to see other people getting towards the 15.1 as well that Spinsy set.
Oh, definitely. Just need to hook up a lap. Unless it's
Think-
maybe different conditions. Maybe it's hotter or colder, and that might affect the overall times. But
I really don't know if the game's that advanced. I've got to be honest.
I'll give him
I
faith.
think, honestly, I think Che could be one to look at, to get pole, because I think he might be the most improved driver from last season to this season.
I think I'd agree with that. Unless
He's definitely up there. I might be forgetting someone, but
But throughout the season, yeah, my vote is on Tony Tocheck.
Oh,
Because
mate.
I'm looking at it right now. We're stopping the count there. Tony Trocek will get pole. And he'll get pole next week and the week after. And the week after he's on the
Oh,
wall.
sorry to get in to get in the way of your talk on Tony, but Isaac just absolutely smacked the wall. Do you reckon that's the Newcastle striker?
Yeah, definitely.
Is he going in your
his summer
fantasy
holiday.
team that you're going to be definitely doing every week?
Nah, definitely not.
Are you a haul in
No,
or a haul
no.
out?
I'm an Antonin.
An Antonin? Well, Anthony's in.
Yeah, 100%.
Fair enough.
captain
To be fair, I reckon he's getting the most points in FPL this year.
definitely. I heard FPL doing a special thing that if you triple captain Anthony, they don't actually use a triple captain, so you can triple captain it every week. If you do that, you'll still have 9 points overall.
If you triple captain Anthony every week, you're getting 38 times 2.
That's being generous.
Oh wait, that card doesn't even work. 'Cause it's times 3. 38 times 3. Sorry, as an average. So you'll get a big old, what's that? 114.
That's not too bad.
114 points from him in 38 weeks. Big moves.
What's the most points from a season?
What, as in like overall for someone,
As in-
or do you mean
as
for
in,
one
like,
player?
One player over a season.
Last season I think it was Salah or Palmer.
The record
Oh yeah,
is
Palmer 244.
17-18 Salah apparently 303.
Jesus, that is quite a lot. Yeah, Palmer last year got 244. He was the best.
Oh, fair.
So, triple captain Anthony getting 114. That's pretty good.
That's not all. That's only a third of non-captain Salah, so that's pretty good.
He's trying his hardest at least.
Imagine you triple captured every week at Salah, because you can definitely do that.
You get a full on 909 points. That'd be sick.
Very delicious. I don't know if we mentioned it, but Pete has retired. I don't know if that's in the pits or in the air, like he crashed.
Oh my god, Pete's so washed.
I was thinking he set that lap on mediums, and I was thinking it's like half-second difference. They'll be in the challenge for pole, but Pete just had to bottle it. So
To be fair, one thing I wonder is, I don't know, obviously
wonder.
Pete has a little bit of an advantage in the fact that he races on the Monday as well. Do you think that maybe he saw the tyre wear yesterday and is thinking about maybe not using the mediums as much?
potentially, but then if he was doing that, I'd just think, why would you go out on the mediums first of all and set a lap on them? And you've got 3 softs sitting there, which you probably won't use in the race unless it's a safety car.
Well, knowing Pete, he's probably sandbagging in this qualifying session, making it look like, oh, I just didn't have time, didn't have any grip, my setup's so bad, and then he's going to win the race by a mile.
Okay. Do you think
And then he's
there's
going,
a...
I'm a Div 2 driver.
You know how George Russell got disqualified for an underweight car this weekend? Is
Yeah.
there a weight limit the other way?
I don't know, but Tom and Pete are definitely pushing that if
I'm
there is.
thinking, like, Pete's driving a Ford Fiesta just to fit the weight limit.
If you exclude Tom and Pete, who do you reckon is next up on the one that's pushing that weight limit?
Ooh. I mean, I don't know a lot. I mean, True Copper is allegedly like 6'8" or something, so that would be a lot of weight on him.
Do we really believe that though?
He has also claimed to play like volleyball and that, so it would make sense. But again,
I don't think
It
you need
is
to be
true
taught
copper.
to play volleyball.
nah, you definitely do.
You definitely don't. You just jump really high.
Average volleyball player height.
Oh, Daz Monko's joined. Hello, Daz Monko.
Let's go.
I just thought, why is Isaac in the RB? Isn't that Daz's car? And as I say that, he does put it on pole.
I know I told Shooter to go in Red Bull. I don't really know where he told Isaac to go what, but Doesn't really matter.
Oh well.
Damien,
No,
it's
it's not a huge
actually that's
issue.
not Damien, is it? Damien's still the Alpine.
Damie's the Williams.
Oh, Williams.
Alpine is
Peter-
actually technically a new
Isaac
team
is,
because we've got Tom and Copper together now.
Isaac. Pete and Isaac are V-carb in both Div 1 and Div 2, looking at the lineups.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then. What is Daz's then? What have we actually got? Have we got him in? Oh, we've got him in the Aston. Right, okay.
Oh, he's got that. Brilliant.
It's not an issue. We've got
That's
a couple
fine.
of people in their own cars this week, but
Yeah, I'll carry them over as well.
yeah.
So, what we saying? You
So-
think anyone can catch Isaac?
I do think that's catchable. I don't think that's, if it was like in the 14s, I'd be thinking, fucking hell, like this guy's a Div 1 driver, but I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, I would say
I think
the shooter. We're deciding Div 1, Div 2 on the border. So far, unless he absolutely fucks his lap. He's looking like a solid Div 2 boy.
bro's ass. Yeah.
Pretty much. I was thinking it. Nice way to put it.
Here comes Tom. Goes pole.
15-1.
15-1 from TTV Produce BT. He likes to talk a lot, and this year he's backing it up more.
He likes to talk a lot, he likes to eat a lot, and now he likes to drive fast a lot, which is nice to see.
Yeah, there is an issue with the amount of things that go in and out of this guy's mouth.
See something's going out of his mouth. Pete didn't have time to speak.
We've got Tony coming around to start his final lap now. I'm going to stick on board with Tony here because that first lap has given me hope. Maybe he's finally... Oh, yeah. Tony, what's going on there, buddy?
If he doesn't set a purple sector 1 there, something's wrong. Really? Oh my god.
No, he will not. Oh,
Oh,
he's lost it a
Tony.
bit there. That is the end for Tony. True
That is
Copper is on
heartbreaking.
Is he start? Yeah, he's starting
He
his lap
is
as well.
He's
Good
3
first
tenths up.
sector. Nearly 4
that's what
temps
you need.
up.
Oh.
That is what you want.
He's
Oh,
He's
he's so
kept- he's
lucky
kept it
that
valid.
he didn't.
He's kept it
yeah,
valid.
he's so lucky that he didn't invalidate there.
now here we go. This is where can't be found.
Oh, he's a bit squirmy on the old curbs there.
Oof.
That is not what you want around
He-
Mexico.
he
You want
has
that
kept it valid
confidence
for
through
it,
sector 2.
And that is one thing. Here we go.
I didn't see
final,
a sector 2 split there, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, neither.
Oh my god, that was close to being invalidated as well. How he's not invalidated, I don't know. But here he comes around the final corner. It's a 16-1.
Yeah,
he had a
improved
lot
little
of VRS left there. I feel like he could have used
I
a
think he's
bit more
pushing
there.
again.
We're going to go on board with Shooter. New
Tony's-
man.
Tony is starting another lap as well.
Oh, Tony's
he's
got
doing the
enough, has
same.
he?
That fuel, I think. Yeah,
What, he's
it's
not got
maybe
enough?
not.
Alright, okay, yeah. Oh, I missed Shooter's first sector split, but we'll stick on board with him. It looked like a pretty clean first sector from what I saw.
What I can see is about 10.5 up.
Okay. Good lines through those first 2 corners in sector 2. Daz Munko's gone into 3rd. That's a good
great
lap
lap.
from him, considering he's only managed to get the time for 1. 7 tenths up. Okay. Oh, and he's locked up.
Oh,
Oh, Shooter was on course for at least the top 3 there. Probably higher.
toe check. Sector 2 split. Yeah, he's not improving. He's not improving, Tony.
Rain Core is very, very marginally up. He needs a lot more than that, though, if he's going to challenge anywhere near the top. Isaac is half a tenth up, going into Sector 2.
Oh.
True Copper's retired in 8th. Not a great qualifying session from True Copper.
Isaac
is 3 tenths up.
He is looking for it. He is gagging for pole.
Could this be it? Can he nick it from Tom right at the end?
Get the power down. Nothing you can do.
I think it's
here,
going to
just
be good
hope,
enough.
Pray and hope. And he does it!
14.5.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that is pretty quick. That might be too quick.
Oh, might be too quick. Might be.
It might be. Raincore was 2 temps up in the second sector, but has invalidated, so he will not be improving at all. And that is it.
That Isaac time to put him at 6th yesterday.
Yeah, I think to be fair to him, to be fair to Isaac, he did actually say after the first race that he felt he was Division 1, but we wanted to keep him in both to start with because he was pretty slow in the first race he did. So, you know,
fair enough.
it's not his fault
Good,
that
good on him. He's catching
that
the
is
form.
us. Yeah.
He dunked on you though. He got 4 temps on your head.
What, from yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, my lap was horrendous, man. You know, though, I'm not to flex on anyone, but that lap was without using any overtake because I completely forgot that you had it in this game.
That is a rookie error and a half.
But 14.9 without it is not bad.
And then all foul. Anyway, we got a little rundown. We got Isaac J on pole. A whole half second back, we got Fatboy Produce PT in second place. Then we got Che in our third place.
Fuck's sake.
Daz in fourth place. The goat, the greatest of all time, Tony Tojek in fifth place. Kurt is in sixth place. Slap Bete seventh. True Copper in eighth. Shooters, the American man, is in ninth. And why Shooter? What do your guns sound like?
Get up! Right, let's see if Division 2 can know not to ready up till 21, or was it 9:29?
29. Race director. BT is in 10th. The fraudulent chub boy, I tapped in that 18. Stone is in 11th place. Barry Encore is in 12th place. And the Indian man, Azun CR7
Did he set a
is
lap?
in 13th. I do not believe so.
Am I bugging? I don't remember him setting that.
I don't remember Azun setting one.
Not a great start from Azun. Could be doing better on his first race in, but, you know, maybe he'll be a really quick race driver.
Meow. That's what Azun will sound like at lap 4.
Zoom zoom! That's what it'll sound like.
Meow.
Right, Skills, I am actually going to leave you for a second and run to get a drink. So do Critical Skills Corner, aka shit on Finn Evans.
Okay. I'm getting a camera shot now. What do I say? Hi guys. I'm so nervous here. I'll give you some race predictions. So what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say is give you a cheeky little one. Race winner prediction, podium, and a little back to front little go prediction. Winner, I'm saying is Tony Tojek because he's my king. Who's going to join on the podium is who joins Tony Tojek in 2 and 3. I'm saying Chetty does. I'm saying Isaac does. No one else here is that good. And from the who's going to be good from the back? Brayancourt is finishing 4th today. So in 2 hours, in an hour's time, boys, when that comes true, I will tell you lottery numbers. That is what I'm saying. I'll tell you lottery numbers, and if Petey follows those lottery numbers, he will buy a lifetime supply of KFC. Like the little chap boy he is. Oh shit, we're going. No, don't go yet. Anyway, let's see. What time is it? It's 29. Oh,
wow, would you look at that? They're driving really slowly round the track.
They're on time.
Congrats, guys. A woman, if you're watching, take notes.
Do you think he can make notes? I don't think he's literate.
Do you not?
It's not like I've seen him type in chat before.
I don't know. He likes to message me, so, and I can understand what he's saying better than when Bray talks to me, for example.
That's very true. Yeah, I did some predictions in Critical Skillsy Corner.
Okay.
So what I did was my predicted the race winner, the podiums, there's and a little back to front sort of jobby who's going from the back is going to do well and make some positions up.
Right. So from the back, it's got to be. I mean, the easy answer is Pete, but fuck off,
Yeah, I
Pete.
didn't
You're
say
boring.
Pete.
But it's got to be Azun CR7.
Oh, I split the difference. I said Barry.
Barry, yeah. To be fair, he did get a P3 last week when you weren't here, so
Yeah,
you know he has been
Saudi
he
as
has
well.
been doing all right recently.
So I say he's going P4.
Top 3, I think is going to be. I think Isaac's going to stick with it. Obviously, we haven't seen him actually in the race, so you know he might be a bit shit in the race. He might be a bit of a TT merchant, but that was a very good time, and that's all I've got to go off with him. So I'm going to say he wins. I'm going to say, you know what? Again, it's boring, but I think Tom's been pretty good so far this season, so I'm going to say him in P2. And I'm going to say Daz in P3.
We've got nearly a whole different podium.
It's mine's a
I
very
had Tony
boring
winning,
answer, I've got to be
Tony
honest.
winning, Chetty in second, and Isaac in third.
Fair enough.
Tom
I
and Pete
mean,
then
there's
take
only
each other
one
out
way
when
to
Pete makes some
find out,
decisions up.
though, isn't there?
And those will happen when those 5 lights go out. It's 5 lights, and away we go.
Oh, Chetty's got a really good start, but he's been blocked in.
Oh,
Daz has got an
Chetty's
even
been
better
caged in
start.
like an animal.
Tom's got a good start as well.
Even
Isaac's
better
got a
start.
terrible start. Down
Oh,
into possibly P. Oh my God! Contact.
he sent it.
Daz and Isaac right side by side.
He's it.
Daz has to cut the corner.
Oh, Tony's had it. Oh, he's
The
had a
McLarens,
stinky
who
start.
aren't actually both McLaren drivers, Salt Bay Tay, you should be in a Ferrari. But they started off pretty well. Oh, BT went very deep there. Almost took out Salt Bay. Tony, you know, Tony
Lots of
may
visions.
have deceived us, I'm not going to lie, because he's looking pretty wobbly at the start of this race.
One lap merchant.
I'm hoping that that's not the case and that he's just had a bit of a dodgy start, because we've all done it. We've all had some dodgy starts.
He just got boxed in or something. And now his new pace is gonna.
He's got Pete behind him at the moment,
That is
which
dangerous.
it can be dangerous if you're in a title fight. But Tony is not in a title fight, so Pete should be fine behind him.
Not yet. He's not.
No, not yet. But I don't think Pete's got like mind-reading abilities that he can see that far in the future.
I don't think Pete reads his menus. Sorry, Pete. He's joking. I'm not.
If you were
Anyway.
to go to a Mexican, what would you get?
I would get glass
Are
of
you a
water
fan,
and leave.
by the way? Are you a fan of Mexican food or not?
I don't think you're a fan of Mexican food.
You're not?
Nah.
Oh, that's low-key an L from you, I'm not going to lie.
I back what they say about on Top Gear about it, and it's just sick with cheese on it.
Yeah, but that goes hard.
No, I personally pass on eating sick with cheese on it.
Nah, look, if it was just sick, that'd be disgusting. But add the
Oh.
cheese on it and beautiful.
So what you say? You'd eat anything without cheese.
Oh, Isaac's lost it.
Oh no!
I don't know if he locked up or something. He just completely lost it through the S sections, and he's in the wall. I don't know if he got damage. He didn't hit it that
Sergio
hard.
Perez at his at Sergio Perez's home race.
Oh, I
And he
mean,
got demolished.
we love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he
losing
does.
both
Yeah.
end plates.
We love to pay homage to real life racing drivers, but that was a bit too obvious.
Salt Bay Tay.
Salt Bay Tay, yeah, fastest lap. That is not something we
I
often see from Salt Bay Tay.
I'm actually ashamed of myself for not mentioning Salt Bay Tay in my predictions.
Yeah,
Salt Bay Tay
that's poor
soon.
from you. Oh, and Isaac's retired. That is not what we want to see. Hopefully we will see him next Monday. because he's obviously got the pace. But if that's his level of racing, then he needs to fix up.
Him and Jensen would make a great combination.
Should we move Jensen? Because Jelly's just a bit too good for him. So
Yeah, Jelly's just a one-man team.
so we go with Jensen and Isaac for the biggest bottle job team.
1-2s every week. First two to retire as well.
Well, that has changed the outlook of this race. Chetty, by the way, absolutely flying
cooking.
through that second sector. He was about a second down, and now is only 2 tenths off the back of Tom. That is an early penalty for Daz, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what you want to see. Although I will say, a few people did get early penalties yesterday and then ended up on 3 seconds. So, but then also some got 9.
All over the place. Salt Bay is going to get this overtake done.
I don't. The problem with Salt Bay is that he loves to burn his ERS, and now he's got nothing to attack with. He's got DRS. Can he do it? I don't think he's got quite enough speed. He's going to go for it.
But, yeah,
Daz is going to hold it around the outside though.
Bit of con.
Oh, that was a bit straight line from Salt Bay. He could have given him a bit more space there.
He got one more attempt at it. I don't think he's gonna be close enough.
Hope that didn't cause Salt Bay any damage. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Anyway, Salt Bay looks. He looks like he's got pace there, which is great to see.
Yeah, he just needs to save up a bit of that ERS and just for that straight, and he should be okay to overtake. Because he looks like he's got more pace than Daz right now.
He's also got to be careful going into that pit lane. He's got to realise what the speed is before he goes.
We didn't mention it, but Chetty has got past Tom, and he's almost got out of DRS as well in that lap. He was very close to getting out of it there.
Oh yeah, Chetty, man. I would love to see Chetty
is
win.
Flying right now. I've got to be honest.
As well, unless the Haas is just a better race tyre.
I think he's gonna get out of DRS here. Yeah.
Oh,
Chetty is absolutely flying right now. No one can catch him. No one can keep up with him. No one can handle it. Look at that. Fastest lap as well. I didn't even see that. 17.9. That is, I think that's 3-4 tenths quicker than Salt Bay's original fastest lap. Viffy. That's what I'm going to call him now. I don't know whether that's how you say that, but you are now Viffy. And he was sat behind Salt Bay there for quite a while, and I think he was just biding his time. So good driving from Viffy there.
He saved up his ERS while Salt Bay had absolutely nothing to fight back with, and they both passed Daz, but Viffy got the move on Salt Bay as well.
Daz does look like he's struggling a little bit now though, because he's already a second down on Salt Bay.
Yeah, I don't know what
so I wonder.
He's just confident out of corners.
Yeah, I think this is probably the joining with like 3 minutes left showing now.
Yeah,
he's probably not really been on the game before that, I would assume, and he's probably not feeling out the track very well right now. But I reckon he just needs to carry on. He'll get used to it.
Tony.
Oh,
Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Tony Toczak.
Honestly, all I want for my birthday and Christmas is a Tony Toczak to be back at the front. I don't even need a win. I would love a win, but I don't need it. I just need Tony on the podium, at least.
Oh, and Salt Bay makes a move for third, and he gets it.
It's good driving. Salt Bay really is looking quite good right now. It's been a solid drive from Salt Bay. Tom has managed to get back in DRS of Chetty, by the way, so that's good for him.
Yeah, that's crucial for his race.
And Shooter has got past Pete and has gained a 1 second gap in that first sector.
This Pete sandbag session, he is waiting until about lap 15 before he starts to try.
It's not been a good drive for True Copper either. I expected him to maybe gain a little bit in the race, but he has not really made any sort of indents.
Especially a whole race of practice yesterday.
Yeah, he's struggling to keep up with Pete now as well. That's 6 seconds for Daz as well, which is not good for him. If the race was to finish now, he'd be down to P9.
And BT gets one.
Has BT pit? Why?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, why is he so far back? I don't know if I'm going to check the thing because I wonder if he's got if he had damage, because I can't see that being a clever move. He hasn't. It doesn't say front wing or anything.
No, he just
No,
just
that doesn't
didn't like them hards.
doesn't seem like the right choice to me. I've got to be honest. I feel like if you're gonna do that as well, you would start on softs. If you're gonna do a two-stop.
Yeah, not hards. You don't get pit early off the
Oh,
hard.
he's coming back into the pits. I think maybe this could
Oh,
be
he-
the
he
end of
might have-
BT's race.
You might have like not clicked yes or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
he's changed the wing now.
Yeah.
Heartbreak.
So,
that is a frustrating one.
He's gonna need a safety car if he's got any chance of doing anything in this race. Tom once again is back out of DRS of Chetty, and I think that Chetty is running a much lower wing setup than Tom, because he is absolutely destroying him in that second sector. I think Tom's car is built for the straight line speed of the pit straight, but he can't keep up in the second sector. And now
Yeah,
that Chetty's ahead, I think that's going to be an issue for Tom. Tony
I'm
is round
interested to see
again.
that means that Chetty's tyre will be better as well. So
Yeah.
he's already got the pace, and he'll only keep it improving throughout the race.
See, look, you can see the gap right now when they're on the
well,
straight come down by about 3 or 4
gain.
tenths.
Yeah.
But the problem is that over a whole lap, Chetty is quicker.
Daz has just come in for a little pit stop.
Oh yeah. Is
I
that
see.
that seems like it was a planned stop. It wasn't sort of something that
Yeah,
got
medium
damage
to
or
hard.
something,
I
so-
guess that's not that outrageous.
seems a
Pit
bit
stop.
early.
It's a bit
but
early, but I don't think it's.
I think it's
outrageously
doable,
early.
but
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be the fastest choice. Tony's in on the hards. He's going to need a new front wing.
Oh, you hate to see
He's
it.
not going to get one though.
Oh,
Pete.
and Petey.
Oh,
Petey.
Pete gets his first 3-second penalty, and
That's
this
a minute.
early on, it's definitely easy to get more. Shooter is now almost on the back of Salt Bay Tate, who is also struggling to keep up with his on-track teammate, not actually his teammate. But yeah, he is now.
To recover some ARS though.
Yeah,
He's
that
no
is-
longer on 10%.
we
Oh, and he's using it all up here.
it's not like Salt Bay to have more than 15%, but Shooter's not on much more either. Pete is conserving it a bit more behind, and maybe he just feels like he wants to be pulled along with these harder tyres right now. But the gap is up to about 6 seconds to Chetty now, so if he wants to win this race, he's really got to start to get a move on Pete.
And there's no
And for
tyre
Pete-
set between him and Chetty as well.
Yeah. For Pete, getting a move on is not that easy, so...
If Chetty started playing like an ice cream machine, ice cream band's like music, Pete would be up there within about 5 seconds.
Ding, 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 ding,
bing.
ding. Oh, he almost loses
Petey.
it. Look, just as the ice cream van comes on, he loses concentration.
he 100% got distracted and looked out his window.
Shooter has got a good run out of that
And
S
he
section.
shoots Sobote.
Okay.
Da.
God, I hate that fucking video. But Shooter looks like he's got a decent bit of race pace. He didn't have the greatest qualifying session, but he's making up places now.
And Slap Bay is in. So that unleashes
Slap
Pete.
Bay.
Yeah, unleashes
Slap.
Pete into 5th pace. Flat. There's some early pit stops going on there.
Schlat. Yeah, this is pretty early. I feel like I would have gone to about
At least 15,
at least
I'd
13
say.
or 14.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got obviously Tom and Viffy and Shooter all on mediums, so there is definitely more time to be had on them. I mean, yesterday I think you would have been watching, but like I think I did about 20 something laps on the medium. So
Yeah,
to
like
come in
23, I
with
think. or something.
8 laps done, you can definitely do far more.
Yeah. I know in
Uh,
old games, Mexico could be a 2-stop. So maybe. but
Yeah, I
again,
do remember
if
Kizo
it
doing
was-
a 2-stop against me one year, and it worked quite well.
But if you're doing a 2-stop, you're not going medium then hard. I feel like you go medium, then soft.
Yeah, I agree. Copper picks up his first 3-second penalty.
Yeah.
Copper is struggling. Down
He
down
really
with
does
Bray
not
now.
look- Doesn't have pace there.
No, it's not a good track for Copper. Because we've seen him in the top 5 in some of the other races.
I guess he is on the border of that, but people have pit, so it's quite hard to judge that.
Yeah. I mean, net position really is probably
Looking like P8 or
P8.
9. Yeah.
yeah P8 or 9 with Bray.
Salt Bay and Daz, I think, would get him.
Yeah.
P8. Oh, P9.
Here goes Bray
P8.
again. Oh, they're side by side. Good driving from Copper there.
Yeah. But
Very
Bray's gonna
well
get a
held
better
around the
run here.
outside.
I don't think
Oh,
Copper can.
I think there was a bit of
That was-
contact though. He might have lost a bit of momentum. Can Bray get past?
There's blue
He's got
flags.
the DRS. He's got ERS. Copper is going to keep his nose in.
Oh, and
He's gone
Copper,
very
Jesus
deep. You can tell he's a Max
Christ,
Verstappen fan.
man. Oh, you really
come
can.
on, Copper.
You really-
Come on,
he ghosted,
Copper.
he ghosted.
Copper.
That's
Yeah,
an easy
well
move.
in game. Let Bray pass.
Oh no!
Oh,
no.
but Copper's got the better. Boo! Fuck True Copper. All my homies hate True Copper.
Fuck Copper, yeah. Fuck Copper, yeah,
Copper,
yeah.
Fuck Copper, yeah. Oh my god,
Bray,
what is
that's
that
a
corner?
warning. That's a warning.
I'm surprised he didn't get 3 seconds straight up there. That was
Just
horrendous.
instant. I don't think the move will be getting done here though.
He needs to wrap this move up like a prime burrito slash
Oh.
fajita slash enchilada.
Yeet.
Is that your fruity impression of the Daniel Ricciardo thing?
Yeah. Kiki. Yeah.
Solbate goes
Sweat.
up to
Sweatity sweat.
6 seconds. It's not what we want to
Oh.
see.
It really isn't. This race, I feel, especially a safety car, will be one on who has the least penalties. As
For
it stands
sure.
right now.
For sure, yeah.
The top, the quick people are looking like they're not getting penalties. You know, Shooter, Tom, Biffy, and Jay.
Biffy, by the way, has got some decent pace. He has caught up to Tom and overtaken him in the last couple laps.
In fact,
We
Tom
weren't
has fallen back
focusing on it.
massively. Now there's a 5-second gap.
Yeah, that
From
is
second
true.
to
Maybe
first.
Tom really is struggling on those mediums now. Pete is going to go for it, trying to go around the outside, but Tom leaves him no space at all. Oh, Pete!
Pete's been a wall.
Pete! Pete terrorism! Pete terrorism! Oh my god, it's been so long since we've seen any. We've not seen any this season.
Into the back of his driver.
Oh my god. And it just had to be on
Tom's
Tom,
coming
didn't
in.
it, as well?
He only takes out his friends.
You
Well,
just
alleged
know
friends.
that
He
right
only
now
takes
in
out
the
his
party,
employees.
Pete hit him and went, oh fuck.
And you know Tom's dead silent.
Oh, so Tom is in for a front wing change. That's going to drop him below Salt Bay and Daz as well. Shooter is also in. He's come on for a new set of mediums, so he is going for a 2-stop.
I like it. It's bold, ambitious.
And
like
you know
bold
what?
ambitions.
He has been setting some good pace, so it's possible that he could make it work.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
mean,
he's the
Salt
quickest
Bay
here, but
was.
he's looked very consistent.
I think when Salt Bay came in, he was more than 1.1 ahead. So,
Oh, easily. It was a solid 3 or 4 seconds.
so Shooter is gaining, and
Shooting.
he's looking, yeah, looking speedy like a bullet.
Shooting up the leaderboards.
Bow, bow, bow.
I've got to say, if at the end of this race, when we're doing our podium reviews, and we're not speaking to Chetty last, it has to be bottle of the season.
Yeah,
He
I
is
think I have to agree
controlling
at this
us
point.
massively.
He is dominating right now. This is looking like Jelly Belly of Div 2 right now. This is a domination as it stands.
100%.
True
It's looking
Copper
a-
is in on hard
On
tyres.
hards. Yeah, he's
Lap
looking.
13. I mean, mediums, like I said, will go this long. I did it yesterday, but I don't think it'll be the
You've
quickest
got to be good at
strategy.
the game to do that.
That is true, yeah. No, I didn't want to say that, but you know, now you've said it, yeah.
That's right, I'll say it. Oh, Shooter and Slap Bay. A little bit of contact on the street. Oh, and Slap
Oh,
Bay.
yellow flag.
There was contact on that
Oh,
straight, and it put
Salt
Slap Bay in a wall.
no.
there was content there. It wasn't him just absolutely fucking it.
Oh, okay. Dodgy driving from Shooter. We've
Oh,
praised
and
him all race, but
um, Salt Bay has driven straight into a wall. I think he's fuming.
Salt Bay not happy. I
Yeah.
mean, he's still in the
Yeah.
race though, and it is a safety car, so you know anything can happen.
I think
Definitely not out of the race at this point.
I don't think that's ideal. That's great for Biffy, but for Chetty and Pete and Bray, like they want to
Yeah.
go a bit longer on them hards.
Yeah, I would agree. I think they have to come in though as
Oh,
well. Oh
Pete.
my god, man. Why does this
Pete.
man just always want to get bottle of the season?
He's doing it on purpose, 100%. I just noticed it's kind of him to get his weight in tons. His driving number,
What's his driving number? I can't see.
71.
Jesus Christ, man. Bro's are flipping 4 times the size of a dump truck or some shit.
Also, the amount he spent at McDonald's a week.
71 tons
Yeah,
of food.
yeah.
So Shooter stays out. We'll see if there's a ticket on him later. But for now, he is up in
It
third.
looked a bit dodgy. I caught the end of it, but I can't really say for a fact it was dodgy, but it looked dodgy.
Yeah, I wasn't on board, so I can't comment on it. But I'm gonna go off my good friend and co-commentator and colleague and fellow sex haver, critical
Yeah.
skills.
I like being called fellow sex haver.
So, yeah, like we said, it's not the best for Chetty and Bray and Pete, but they have got good track position, so that's something.
Yeah. and
Viffy is
Chetty
probably
looks-
in the best position, but
Definitely.
like we said, Chetty has been dominating so far. So,
If he's got to get some fuel back, in fairness, he's down nearly a lap. Which,
yeah,
I mean, a safety car will help a lot, but
I will say this track, if you're harsh on fuel, this track does burn it quite a lot.
no, thank God I didn't race yesterday. Then.
I mean, I like to. I would like to think that I'm quite good on fuel. There's this game especially. I very rarely need a lot of fuel in the car, but even I was burning quite a bit last night.
After we started like 6 laps over, it'll be tight to the end.
I think Pete said he was started on like 2 laps over or something, and it started off wet as well, and he was struggling by the end.
You know, because there wasn't a safety car yesterday. I think was there.
No safety car last night.
So that is one thing which you sort of plan for a safety car, especially in DRL.
To be
and
fair, in
BT
Div 1
apparently
this year,
have a problem.
in Div 1 this year, yeah, safety cars have actually been pretty few and far between. I think we've only had
Saudi,
2.
which I think we had a few in Saudi, but that's to be
We have
expected.
maybe 2 in Saudi, I'm not sure. But I think
Yeah,
overall we've only
we
had
had one
about
in
3 or
Baku.
4.
Yeah, Vegas we
There's
didn't
been-
have one. I don't think.
There's definitely been 2 races where we've had none, and that was yesterday and
In
Vegas.
Vegas, we had one. I think we had one in Baku, one in Japan, I believe. Saudi was a sprint, but I think we had quite a few there.
We have one in Japan?
Yeah, we did. At the
Oh
end,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then-
right at the end, yeah.
That's how you won, bro.
Well, not one though. It fucked me in the end.
Oh yeah, of course. But that's how you finished
Yeah, on
first
track.
on track.
Yeah. And Jeddah, I mean, Jeddah is just a safety car track, really. Like, it's just so easy to cause safety cars around there, with all the walls being
Especially
so
when you
close
got
and
awesome
how
Lee
high
and
speed
just,
it is.
spin people around, left, right,
Yeah.
centre.
Well, that was actually already under safety car, so he didn't even need to do it.
No, it was a VSC and he's trying to just promote it. You know, I just wanted the full safety car, mate. See you later, Jensen.
So, obviously, your podium prediction is not looking too hot right now. Do you want to make some adjustments at this point? We're almost halfway through the race now, so...
Well, I mean, one of them physically cannot get on the podium. The other one's not in the lobby. But I
Yeah.
just say Chetty on the podium in fairness, which is looking like a not too bad shout. And I just say Grant
I'm-
going fourth, which is not too bad shout.
That was a good shout, actually. And he started in what, 12th?
It was,
11th?
yeah,
Somewhere in
I
there?
think it's 12. I think it was what, Pete 11th, Bray 12th,
Where was
and
he?
Azun 13th. I think it was.
He's up 8 places, so yeah, Bray 12th.
So
So,
he is on 3 seconds.
that's not too bad. If he can keep it at 3, that's, he won't drop too much with that. I have to say, especially in comparison to Div 1, the penalty situation is not too bad. I would have
It's really not. Yeah.
I would have guessed more, honestly. I mean, you would assume that Div 1 drivers can keep it in the lines a bit better, but clearly not.
Yeah, it's looking like the same. Like yesterday, only a few drive. Was it a few? It was only one, wasn't it? Who got no penalties.
Yesterday, only Spinsy didn't get a penalty throughout the whole race.
Yeah, I think Cheese and
Who is a
got
Div
one
2
later
driver
on.
as well, so... Yeah, Cheese was pretty late on. There was probably 4 or 5 of us that got 3, and then a couple that got 6 and 9. I don't think anyone got more than 9.
Oh, so Daz, can you do something for me?
Yeah. You need to...
Anyway, safety car is in this lap. Let's see.
I wonder what
Let's see if
Pete does
Chetty
here. Can he come in? He can come in at the start
I
of this,
think he
can't
can come in here. Yeah.
So, I wonder if he does that or if he stays out till the last possible lap. I don't see why he would do that, but you never know.
Right,
Stick
Chetty
on
goes.
board with...
That is a decent restart. He's gained 7 tenths there,
Yeah, good restart from Chetty there.
and he's on the better tyres at the moment compared to Vicky Kits. So
Yeah, he needs to use these right now. I think he needs to gain a gap at the start here.
how's Chetty's already gone to 20% ERS?
Oh my god, Shooter is really struggling at the start of this restart. He's lost 2 places to Bray and Pete down the straight, and he almost locked up into turn 1 as well.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him. But like obviously, like the Pete position does not matter at all. You can
Yeah.
gain that back in a lap or two.
It really is so
Yeah.
frustrating for Pete because he does look like he has some solid pace, and without that penalty, he could be looking at the win here. But he really has fucked himself.
Yeah, he's going to need another safety car to be challenging for the win.
Che's
really
not
the best.
gaining as much.
Oh,
There we go.
oh.
Let's go, Daz. That is what we
Come on,
wanted to
Dazzy.
see. Tom, by the way, really struggling for pace around this track. Cannot keep up with these front 5 on those hard tyres. Honestly, at this point, it might even be a strategy to let Copper through and see if he can pull them back.
Oh, you know that's not happening.
I
Tom
know
will
it's not
refuse
happening,
that.
you're right. Pete is in for his drive-through. He's obviously going to come out down the bottom,
Yeah.
but
I'll tell you,
we'll see how much he can gain back.
Chetty's very good through the stadium section. Even that was a setup to build for it, because going into it he was about 4 tenths ahead, and then coming out of it was like 1.1 seconds, like going
Yeah.
onto the main straight, which is crazy pace.
I mean, that would make sense along with what we were saying at the start of the race, where he seemed to be beating Tom in the second sector. I mean, the third sector is pretty technical as well, so I think Chetty definitely has a higher downforce setup.
It seems to be working for him.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the lead, if you've got a higher downforce setup and it's got the pace around a lap, that's the best place to be for that sort of setup.
Yeah, 100%. As long as you can break DRS, it is perfect.
Which, in fairness, he is not doing. Viffy is doing a good job of keeping up with
Good job.
him.
But now we're
compared to
going into the
Tom.
stadium section. Let's see what happens there.
Interesting to see, just as like for me, obviously because I drive as well, that Chetty doesn't go down to. Oh, sorry, Chetty goes down to gear 2 in the stadium section, which I don't do.
I don't know if he's also manual guy though, so it might be the AI doing it
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
that's possible. True. Shooter, by the way, was half second quicker than the second fastest lap during that lap. So, he had a bit of a mistake on the safety car
first, but
restart,
he's
but he
looking
looks
quick.
like he's got his composure
And
back.
he is on slightly other tyres than the rest of the pack as well. Could be pitted just before the safety car came
Is
out.
he going to send it on Bray here? Decides against it. Bray, by the way, keeping up well. I wasn't sure
Yeah,
whether he
he's
was
doing
gonna
well.
gonna stick
This
with
top
it, but
4, As we say, Tom. I don't know if that was like planned or not, but Copper has got past Tom.
Yep, gap up to 2.4 seconds now. We'll see if Copper can try and catch up to these.
Catch up.
Obviously,
And
with
hopefully can drag
DRS
Tom
now,
along.
it's going to be a struggle, I feel like.
Yeah, they really got to. Even working together would be hard.
I mean, realistically, seeing as they're all in a 4, you would assume that True Copper has got to be beating the pace of Chetty, which this race does not look likely.
Yeah, 100%. And
Once again, though,
he's losing time.
Chetty in the third sector, you're very much correct. He is gaining so much time through that third sector, and to be honest, it's saving him down the straight.
Yeah, even with his high wings, I don't think any set unless you're running 0-0 wings around here, I don't think you can catch up a second,
No.
even with the long straight.
Shooter is through on Bray, but I'm sure Bray won't be too bothered about that. He's just got to stick with it for now.
Yeah, if he just keeps with them, that's his race, and then it's a guaranteed 4th place without another safety car.
Yeah, I mean, Tom is now 3.5 seconds back to Bray, so even with penalties, Bray is currently in 4th.
Let's go.
Your prediction looking like flipping Nostradamus right now. Because no one would have predicted Bray and Core up in P4 from P12. Absolutely no one with a brain.
I will say one thing that might throw us down the mix. Chetty has got 2 warnings.
Ooh, that's big. Has Viffy got any?
I'll check Viffy and Shooter. Viffy's got 1.
Okay.
Shooter.
Definitely seen 1 for Shooter.
Oh.
There's 2. Yeah, I think he's got 2.
Yeah, he got a couple. He only got 2 for the collision with Slap Bay.
Yeah.
Speaking of Slap Bay,
He gets 6
that's
seconds.
another penalty.
Oh no, 9 seconds now. And Azun as well, further back, got his first 3-second penalty of the race.
Viffy had a look at Chetty. He got close enough there.
Shooter is really pushing the whatever car's in front of him at the moment through each of these corners. He's looking mighty quick.
Looking racy. And Chetty, what's his 7 attempts going out of the DRS zones? With his downforce setup, you'd hope he's trying to break that here, 100%.
I honestly think right now, Shooter is looking the most likely to win. I know that's harsh on Chetty, who has been leading the race the whole time, but this pace from Shooter, he is genuinely looking much quicker.
I think it's a race between. I think if Chetty gets out of the DRS, he's the favourite, but if Shooter gets past Biffy, it's a race.
I will say though, Chetty and Shooter are both on mediums. Viffy is on hards, and we've got 14 laps left of this race. So either those 2 medium runners are going to pit, or their tyres are going to be slower. Like even with yesterday, with me and obviously Samurai and Jelly were on hards. I gained on them initially, but
Chetty is dropped down to 3rd.
Yeah, that's that wing for Chetty.
Yeah, he didn't gain enough time. I don't know if he made a mistake or just people smashed it. But it was only about half a second, 4 attempts ahead of Viffy coming out of the last corner.
I just thought as well, weirdly, I think that they're going to have to do about the same amount of laps that I did yesterday on those mediums if they're going to take them to the end. So it really is very similar. And by the end of the race yesterday, I think the hards were probably gained about 6-7 seconds overall. Oh, and he's lost it!
Oh, he's lost
Shooter's
it.
lost it, he's round!
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Oh, no!
That moves Barry up into the podium positions.
Oh, your prediction's wrong now. How do you feel?
Barry, can Tom catch up slightly?
Well, Bray and Korn now is out of the DRS of Chetty and Viffy, so
yeah, that might.
Maybe Copper and Tom can start to bring him back. We don't know exactly what Bray's pace is, but Salt Bay trying to keep up with Daz as best he can.
He's going pound for pound.
Daz right now is probably going to be out of the points with 15
Yeah.
seconds, which is pretty impressive.
He ain't in the position to Tony, I can tell you that much.
Tom has got back past Copper, so we'll see if those hard tyres are now quicker or not, or if Copper's going to get held up here. Gap's about 4 seconds to Bray, so we'll see if they start bringing that down.
Yeah. Chetty
Pete,
is
by the
just
way, has
running
quietly made his
is
way
he?
back up to 8th.
It's a good little drive from him.
It's not bad with a drive
What?
through.
He's got 3 seconds, so he's gaining position on Daz already, and everyone else pretty much he's got to do manually, get past.
I
him
will
on
say
the
as well,
track.
I know Shooter spun it, but he was right in the lead, and he's only 5.5 seconds ahead of Pete now. So the gap to the lead, honestly, isn't even that big for Pete. It's
Yeah, what is
16,
he? He's
17 seconds,
Yeah,
which with a drive-through is not that bad.
yeah, but I guess that probably is the length of a drive through around Mexico.
You reckon? I don't know. Yeah, maybe actually. I can't really. Don't really know what drive-through and really a very common penalty you get, but Pete has managed it.
Of course he will. Of course he has. You know,
Shooter
think
back
that's-
past Daz, by the way.
that's good on him. He's got to make up some time now.
Yes.
Given this pace, it might be a little story that if he catches up to the Alpines, he might be able to pass them and drag them along into the fight. But at least Brain core.
Yeah, it's possible that although they are gaining, the
Oh
Alpines.
yeah, they are now.
They've gained about. Oh my God, Copper almost lost it there. Copper's out of
Tom is-
DRS now.
Yeah, Tom has dropped Copper now, so maybe the
Yeah.
hard is just a bit better.
Tom definitely looks a bit more comfortable on the hards than Copper does on the mediums.
Which is
Tom's
not a good sign for
gained.
Chetty.
What's he gained? About 7 or 8 temps in
Yeah,
about a lap and a half, lap and 2/3. So it's not awful. He's kind of got to start getting a move on though. I feel like because only 10 laps left now. He really needs to start making some indents on Bray. Copper has been passed
it's
by
crucial.
Shooter. Oh,
Ooh,
Copper's in. Copper's in the pit.
in. Well, gotta
Did
think
not like
maybe
those
having
mediums.
Only goes on with another set.
I don't think that's the right choice, honestly. Like, I didn't think the mediums felt that awful at the end of the race yesterday, and that was with double the laps that Copper's done. But we'll see if other people come in. Maybe that could be a good
Yeah.
choice.
Like,
We
he
have
could be
got a
trying to
lot of
undercut
people
any
on
medium
mediums.
runners. Well,
Yeah.
but now he's got to really catch up. But like 18, 19 seconds to 18,
not
19
not
seconds
good.
to even get to where he was.
I will say, if the other medium runners do come in, then it could be a good choice to come in this early because 10 laps is easily done on mediums. It's just whether people come in or not. Because, like I said, there is a lot of people on mediums. You've only got Viffy and Tom on hards.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It could turn out to not be as bad a decision as we think. But right now, dropping from 5th or 6th to 10th is not good.
It's
not what we want to say.
catastrophic for him. Meow.
Tom Chetty and Viffy still doing well, no penalties.
Yeah, proud of the boys. Proud of Che.
Chetty's just
Chetty,
about holding on
he's
to
keeping it, which
Viffy's
is
rear end, but
crucial.
he's struggling. I mean, he didn't even get DRS there.
He's really got to. I've probably got to save some battery up.
I mean, he's got a decent amount, in fairness.
Yeah. You just got to be sensible with it. If he can
I think-
get like a pass done, and just keep with him.
Yeah.
But it's not looking great here. He's losing time, and that's maybe no warning. It can't be no warning. He's on 2. But
Peter's barged his way past Daz Munko.
of course, he has.
Yeah, just
Not the first time this race.
no regard for other people on the track. I didn't even see the move, but I just know what he's like.
I know Daz's arsehole is aching right now. Unrelated to the racing.
I I'll let people's imagination on that one. Pete gets another penalty, so that's up to 6 seconds.
That's 6 seconds.
And to be honest, I think that's it. That's the race done for him, really. As long as he doesn't bottle it, I think 6th is going to be Pete.
And he's in.
And he's in the pit. Okay. Well, like we said, if other people pit as well, you know, it's not the worst decision, but that obviously does depend on whether people pitting or not. Copper though,
Yeah,
if Pete's in,
him.
if Pete's in
on the
and
back of
other people
Saltbay
come in,
and BT.
it's not looking too bad for Copper.
Yeah, I think Copper could still get at least 6th if no one else pits.
You've got to think he's going to be much, much quicker than these guys on the old mediums now.
Yeah, he's getting a pass on BT and Saltbay pretty easy, I think. Daz with his penalties.
Here he goes on Saltbay. Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus, he lunged forward heavy there.
Oh.
Thought we were going to see the Williams out. That was definitely a corner cut.
He's got his shooter. He is 16 seconds is not, I don't think, doable for him. But
Copper needs to be a little bit patient through the second sector because I can see him going straight into the back of BT here.
But in fairness, he's going to get a move done here, and that's a good move from him. And
That's
he should be able to put
to
enough of a gap through the stadium to.
Yeah, he needs to nail it because he doesn't want to get held up.
Which I think he done perfectly there.
Yeah. Almost. Is it going to be a second? Shooter's in. Shooter's in for softs as well.
Oh,
interesting. And
so
now Copper's gamble doesn't look so bad.
It doesn't look awful. You gotta think the medium runners at the front, Bray and Shetty, they'll be thinking, do they go in as well now?
Yeah, I mean, Copper at this point, right, honestly could be on for a podium. It's obviously still very dependent on what other people do, but he's going to be ahead of Daz, so he's already in 5th. And Tom and Viffy probably aren't going to pit, so it is very dependent on what Bray and Chetty do, but if they pit now, Copper's going to be seconds ahead.
I think, it's like 20 seconds on, 22. I think he'll get out ahead of Bray, but I think Shetty will be ahead of him. As it stands, he's got a 26 second gap, 25, 26 second gap.
What is it? 20, yeah, about 26.
25,
yeah, probably Chetty would be fine actually.
It'll be close.
And also with the penalties, you would assume Chetty would be able to get further ahead even if he does pit now. But it's looking like a slam dunk win on his debut for Viffy X Cut 3.
But you got to feel Chetty's been hard done by that by the safety car timing. He was 6 seconds ahead, out in the lead, controlling the race.
Yeah, it is unlucky for Chetty. It is unlucky for Chetty.
He'll be fuming.
Tom has managed to get past Bray now. So, you know what? He has actually stepped it up in the last couple laps because I think the gap was probably about 3 seconds on, I think, lap 27. So, he's gained a lot there. Don't know if Bray is starting to struggle on these mediums, maybe.
If it might be the medium to hard gap. It might just be that Tom is getting in a groove. But
might just be a bit of both.
As a Zoom is flying on themselves.
And a Zoom could actually get some points. I mean, he is going to get some points. Somehow Salt Bay Tay has managed to end up down in 11th place, which is a shame to see. Because he started this race off so well. Good. Obviously that damage just did not help him, but I don't know what's happened in this second half of this race.
He's lost his head a bit, I think. The crash got to him. Him being kamikaze terrorised, he's lost his confidence. It's like when Felipe Massa got hit with a screw. And he just became arse after that.
What you hate to see. Yellow flag.
Yeah, the yellow flag in sector 3. That is.
Is it Pete?
I think it was Pete. Oh.
Okay, Daz has retired. I can't necessarily blame him with 28 seconds of penalties.
I don't know if that was a planned retirement or he just got a 10-second. It's like, yeah, fuck this.
I think he still would have been in contention to get a point, which is crazy. Azun is coming in again. Not really. He's going for the. He's going to use every single tyre he's got. I guess at this point he is getting P10. So Yeah, I definitely think Pete made a mistake there. Maybe him and Daz came together.
Potentially, you know.
Because I don't know, he's 3 seconds behind Shooter. And he came in first. Obviously, Shooter is on the soft, so you would assume he was quick. Oh my god!
Ooh.
Almost lost it. But
He's
I
forgot
can't
it's
see.
lap 31. The sandbags are not off yet.
Can't see Pete being slower than BT. No offense to BT, but
Especially the tyre difference they've
Pete's
got.
wiggling around like he's in a flipping Nicki Minaj video. Like, bro, we don't want to see that shit.
Pete is on a massage chair and his boobs are jiggling.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle. And BT comes in.
I mean, I've got to be honest. The pit timings are very strange from people in this race.
Yeah.
They're looking
there's
like
4
prime
laps left
AIs, to
go.
be honest.
Unless your tyre's like on 70% and you're risking a puncture, I really don't think you should be pitting with like
And
4 laps to go.
I can guarantee that is not the case.
Unless the BT is just not yielding on those tyres.
I mean, he would have to be really ragging him about though. Like, I was on 23 lap old, 23, 24 laps, and the worst was the rear left, which I think was just about on 70. So for him to have been doing would have been 16 at most if he was still on the tyres he was on from the safety car. If he's managed to get up to 70% on 8 lap less, that's pretty ridiculous in my opinion.
Oh, yellow flag. It's Pete again.
Hey,
Pete is just.
oh, he's having an absolute nightmare. What's going on?
I think I know who I'm voting for Pete over there. That's Monco.
28 seconds of penalties. I don't think you can look past that.
It's still not even half of the DRS record for penalties. Pete's in.
What's that?
Tom
I'm
got
assuming
past
it's
a minute
Tom.
before.
Oh,
He got
fucking
past a
hell,
minute before.
Past a minute.
Yeah.
Salt Bay up to 18. Good stuff.
Jesus Christ, man.
He's trying to challenge Daz.
Also, what it needs to do is pit, and then that would probably beaten it. I know it would have matched it.
Got to say,
Oh,
fair play to
Ah.
Che. He's doing a similar drive to me, in my opinion, right now. Managing to hold off Tom, who doesn't seem to have the pace on him. Sadly for him.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think these 3 at the front are the worthy podium. I think they've been the best 3 drivers throughout. Shooter obviously is the one that
underrated.
Gray's had a good race, but I just don't think he's quite been up there with these 3.
No.
I think Shooter is the only one really that's.
Tom.
Yeah. I think Shooter's the only one really that's will be disappointed because I think he had the pace to win without that mistake.
Yeah, that's been cost him massively.
He's done well to recover to 6th, but yeah, he'll be disappointed that it's not more. Even with the penalties, I mean, he's only got 3 seconds, so I think he would have been looking at top 4 for sure, maybe even top 3.
Yeah, he's had to catch up 3 seconds here just to get 5th, to get copper. Which I don't think is doable in. It was like 2 laps, 2 and a bit.
Yeah, he is on the softs, but I don't think he's going to be gaining that much.
He's already got some mileage on them softs as well. It's not fresh. He's already got some suit happening on them softs. Was that 5.1? Yeah, I don't think Tom's not getting near
Oh, someone's round. It's Shooter. Oh, as we talk about
speak to
him.
the devil, man.
Commentator's curse. That is definitely P6 for Shooter unless he decides to bin it again. He will not be catching copper for sure.
Tony's AI is looking to unmap himself here. Or at least from Shooter.
Tony's AI is with BT still. He's still 30 seconds plus behind Shooter. Tony's AI, if Salt Bay Tay carries on, might be looking at P10. I've got to say, for a track two seasons ago, I think it was, that produced one of the best races I think we had, where we had top 7 or 8 altogether, and then the next like 6 or 7 further back altogether as well. Both these Mexico races, both today and yesterday, have been pretty awful. This has not been a great
I can
race.
confirm there's not been too much going on.
I think we've managed to sort of stick with the things that have been going on, but then look at the gaps right now. I mean, the smallest gap is 2.5 seconds between Bray and Tom.
Yeah.
Other than that, we've not got a gap smaller than 5 seconds.
Looking at those.
Look at that.
Salt Bay Tay is trying to unlap himself. What? Okay. Interesting tire choice there from Stu Man.
From Sue, man. Oh, okay. He really is going for the rainbow tyre challenge.
He's got some inters. I don't
He's a
think
bit late for that.
Yeah, as
No way,
Bray
Bray and Cor's just bussing all over him. Down horrendously.
I know. But lap 36, the fireworks should be going off. Yeah, is gonna win this race by a calamitous fuck up. And one more corner to go, and he crosses the line.
Wins in Mexico. Great drive.
What a race! And for fuck's sake, Salvatore unlapped himself. Just
Fuck's
to the line.
sake. Chetty, quality drive from Chetty. I think he's
That's a great drive
unlucky
from
to
Chetty.
be P2 and not be closer to P1.
Oh.
Salt Bay Tay has decided he wants to get around the track as quick as possible and is cutting all
Jeez,
the
Salt
corners.
Bay's on
Oh yeah, there we
38,
go, he's out.
Why is he doing that? He's cost himself.
No, he'll get,
No, he
he'll
hasn't.
get
No, he
P9
hasn't.
anyway.
Azun's lap.
Yeah, Tom down in 3rd. I think he'll be happy with that. I don't think he had the
Yeah, I think
overriding
that's
pace today.
Good race from Tom.
Bray in
in fourth
4th.
as well.
Very, very good drive from Bray. Honestly,
Fourth as
I'm not
well.
going to say for sure yet, but I think Bray could be definitely in with a chance of drive of the day.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Copper, good
Copper.
race from Copper in the end. We thought he might have fucked it, but he did well. Shooter, like we said,
He'll
be disappointed with 6th, but it was his own mistakes. BT in 7th, PT in 8th, Salt Bay in 9th, and Azun with the final points paying position. Driver of the day on this game has gone to True Copper, but critical skills,
I
who are
don't
you going to be
agree.
giving driver of the day to?
I think it's between 3, to be honest.
Yep, I agree. I think I know who you're going to say, and I agree with all 3 of them.
And I want to say I'm going to give it to my illiterate fuck, Barry and Core 25. I think he's done well. Started P12, made his positions up, and got P4 composed drive.
That's respectable. I gave Bray driver of the day last week, so I'm not going to do it again, and I am going to give it to Viffy, who, to be honest, in that after the safety car was dominant.
He was.
I think Chetty is the other one to shout out.
Yeah.
Just not. I think if he'd have won the race, even especially with the mediums in comparison to everyone else being, or the other 2 at the front being on hards, I would have given it to him. But just unlucky with how the safety car came out today. I think Chetty had the win there though. Without that,
100%.
anyway, that's all for that race. Thank fuck that is over, because that was dog shit. Let's be honest. See if we can get. Definitely should be able to get Chetty and Tom.
On what is that PlayStation? So
yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get Viffy, sadly.
At least I know we can get Chetty and Tom in.
Yeah, we'll be able to get Chetty and Tom in, so we'll have some fun.
Fun.
Tee fun.
Chetty's in now, so just remember to include your audio, Chetty.
If you go on the pie, there's a little
yeah,
tick
the
box.
button at the top, yeah.
And Tom is here as well.
Does Tom want to come into a party chat? Would be quite nice.
Yeah, that would be useful.
Whereas we're sitting on game chat. Thomas.
T-Bazza14. There he is in party chat now. Remember to include your audio, buddy.
I have.
Okay, good. So, we'll start off with Tom, shall we?
Yeah, Mr. P3.
Hello.
So, P3 today, not quite as the high heights of your previous races, which I believe you've had second and first in. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, not a bad drive. Didn't really feel like you had the pace. How did you feel it was? How did you feel it was today?
Not the easiest track on the calendar. It's definitely one of the tracks on the calendar. It was sweltering in the cockpit. It was difficult to regulate the body temperature. So,
Yeah, I can imagine for you.
all in all, I'm happy to come over P3. I think not my best drive, but not my worst, and I continue my trend of getting on every single podium interview this season.
Fair enough. As a representative of the Alpine team this year, are you and Copper now going to be back in HQ trying to work out where you can improve for next week?
It's good to have Copper alongside me. He's a very experienced man in terms of, look how many times he's come back from retirement. That means he must have done a lot of racing in his career.
He must be so old at this point.
Yeah, I believe that result probably puts us top of the Div 2 constructor standings.
I would guess so.
Really happy with Copper with P5. Really happy with my P3. Copper didn't put a foot wrong this weekend. He did his best, and I gotta give a big shout out to Copper.
I've got to say that's big compliments from you, because Copper is usually getting knocked down a peg whenever we talk to you. So it's good to hear the other side of that.
You're welcome.
Obviously, that result will put you top of the championship now.
Yeah, fuck you, Pete! Fuck you!
And we did see as well Pete trying to take out his championship rival. How did you feel about that?
At the end of the day, two big boys trying to go side by side. It's always going to result in someone getting a bit of contact. I'm unlucky to come out with wing damage. It actually cost me a P2. I think when I reflect back on it, would have been in that leading group had it not been for that devastating front wing damage. It is what it is at the end of the day, and as I said, I'm championship leader for a reason, because I have one of the cocks in the group.
Fair enough. Skills, anything to ask Tom?
Yeah, I've got a question for you, Thomas. Obviously, you took a bit of a knock when P bum wrecked you.
Yeah.
In the first stint, but you came back. It was a great drive to come back and get P3. Like, how do you plan on rewarding yourself? Would you go to a primary school assembly and just something like that, or?
No, I've already given Domino's a quick ring. They're on the way over. So.
You're on the speed dial.
Well,
you think they might sail over to you?
Sailing down the motorway right now.
I just haven't had my Snapchat to be honest. I send a picture of me looking hungry and. And
what does a picture of you looking hungry look like? How do you notify them?
There's some things.
Is it just mouth open?
That's one of the features of the hungry looking picture.
You said Snapchat looking like contemporary art.
Right. Anything else, Skills, or is that Tom done for this week?
He's done for this week.
Okay.
Can I just say something before I go?
Yeah, go on.
Go for it, mate.
Well done, Shay, for breaking his P4 streak. But you still can't win a race to save your life, you disgusting brown homo.
Okay, right, we're going to cut you off there. Yeah. Okay, and speaking of Chetty, he is here after his P2 finish. Hello, Chet Dog. Oh, what has happened? Fuck's sake. Right, well, my internet's decided to give up again, which is a shame. I mean, well done, Chetty, on your P2, mate. I'll give it a sec, see if I can get back in the party quick, but it didn't like it last time, so I'm not holding out much hope. No, I don't think we're gonna get back in. So sadly, that is. I know everyone's devastated not to be hearing Chetty on the podium. I can give you a quick rundown of it. It'll go ring 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 ring. So there's his answers for you. If you couldn't understand that, then stop being so disgustingly racist and start learning a different language from English. Other than that, next week, Monday and Tuesday, we've got Kota, I think. I might be wrong. If I am wrong, don't blame me. I'm only one person. I'm already doing everything for this league as it is. Pete does nothing. Skills just posts a couple screenshots of the race and whatnot. Tom, I mean, I don't even know what Tom does at this point. But yeah, Kota, it's a reverse grid as well, so if you're shit, you'll be near the front. So be happy about that for once. Other than that, from me and from Skills, because I know you would definitely be saying goodbye right now. Bye.